We're back with more G content as always. Wow, that was a lame ass fucking intro, but oh well. I still haven't taken it off, but I spoke to my boy Adam, and he told me that the HR engine harness actually has the injector wiring on it, whereas the VHR has its own separate injector harness. So I'm gonna take that off, put my injectors back on, and I'm gonna be throwing on the new thermostat housing today. Also gonna be changing the spark plugs on here. I don't know how they look, so I bought some fucking baller ass expensive laser iridium ones that were expensive as fuck, but hey, race car, right? Alright, so I shall be removing this VHR injector harness because I do not need it. Dude, it still smells like fucking gas in here. That's horrible. Alright, get rid of that. Here's my harness. My fuel rail. Let's go ahead and put it back on now. Alright, it goes like this. I think I bent it a little. Oh, dude, I bent it a little. Oh well. I'll just bend it back. That side's in. And that side's in. Right. Remove this 12. Put that back in place. I'm gonna leave it a little loose for now. 2 10s that go onto this part of your fuel rail. Now, as far as your fuel rail goes, you have 4 12mm bolts. This one's feeling a little funny though, I don't know why. I think I fucked up my fuel rail. Just gets tight, what the hell? That's no bueno. Alright, so once you have your 4 bolts in for the fuel rail, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking send it, honestly. If it gets fucked up, it gets fucked up. Oh well. This isn't staying on there forever, so it is what it is. I also didn't mention it. I added my right here. It goes your OEM coolant bleeder port, I believe, but I added my coolant temp sensor right here instead, so I could run the aftermarket gauge. When I was going to do the VHR swap, I wasn't gonna have a cluster, so alright, that's tight. Let's tighten this one up. There we go. So well, that's pretty much how you install your fuel rail. That is where your thermostat goes. So let me pull out this housing for you guys real quick so I can show you what it looks like. So if you're ever going to change your thermostat housing, you're going with the Murray one. The part number is 10318. I guess, well, at least in my system at O'Reilly's, it came the thermostat housing and the thermostat one piece. So here you go. I'll show you guys the old one after, but this is what it looks like. You have your thermostat right here, and this is your housing, and it does go. How do you think it goes? Okay, it's on there good. So now let's go ahead and throw it on to the car. Easiest way is just grab one of your bolts and line it up. So make your life easier. Whoa, fumble. Do something like that. And there you go. Alright. Alright, there you go. That's how you install your thermostat or your thermostat housing on a VQ. I believe they look the same for all platforms, DE, HR, and VHR if I'm not mistaken. I also have to change out my oil pressure sensor, as you can see right there. I don't have to, but I want to. It's gonna bug the shit out of me if I don't. So I already have the VHR one, so I just gotta swap them over once I drain the oil out of this thing. But yeah, you can see the 3 bolts for the thermostat housing, and it goes in just like that. Next, I'm gonna pull the spark plugs, and we shall take a look at them. So, this is what a brand new NGK laser iridium spark plug looks like. This is what I don't know how many miles on this spark plug. Well, used spark plugs look like. Let me go ahead and throw these in real quick. Alright, y'all. I'm about to throw the clutch onto the motor. It actually came with the ACT clutch, or ACT clutch. I'm just gonna keep using this one for now. I mean, it's already broken in, obviously. Doesn't look too bad. This is my first time actually putting a clutch on, because I usually always have Matt do it. But fuck it, this is the first time for everything, right? So I'm gonna clean up the flywheel and then the pressure plate side and throw it on. Alright, y'all, clutch is on. It wasn't that hard, it was actually really easy. Next, I'm gonna throw the manifold on. Lowered the car down already, so she's ready to go in. I did put one of my headers right here already because it's a pain in the ass installing the headers. So I have it in place kinda. I just gotta adjust it a little. And then I'm gonna put that header onto the actual motor. So the headers won't be that much of a pain in the ass. I gotta figure out what I'm doing with this little bracket. I did find the bracket for it. It's right here. I gotta figure out how it sits because it doesn't look a little funny to me, but I'll figure it out. Alright, let's go. Alright, so the manifold's on. This is the back of the engine, obviously. So you have a couple hoses that need to be plugged in. You have your PCV valve that I believe goes to right there. I'll run that right now. Yeah, PCV valve hose, breather hose, and you have some coolant hoses also. So like this one. You also have, I think, one more. Oh yeah, this one right here too. I'll throw this on. I really hope doing this will make my life easier, because literally for these bottom bolts, this is all the room you have. Like, that's all the room you have to tighten your header bolts. So when I took the motor out, I had this header on. So we'll see. Alright, well, she's halfway in. The gap's almost closed. I got my stupid header down there that fell, so I'm gonna pick it up and finish lining it up. I mean, it's almost there. I think we just gotta shove it in now. Alright, motor's in. Matt came through and helped me.
Like always.
Shut up, bitch. We just gotta go down to the bottom and lower the trans out a little. Oh, never mind. We lifted the trans a little bit and we got it to line up. So I'm just tying down the bell housing right now. I'm gonna put my heater core hoses on, wire my coolant temp sensor, throw this on right here. I'm gonna do the oil change the oil sensor, and throw my oil sandwich plate on so I can run my oil pressure gauge, which is right here. Matt's fucking sick ass R6. Yeah, we got bikes together, but that worked out well for me. If you know, I had one and then I got fucking smacked by a car. So the interior currently looks, I mean, everything's in. I just have to put the dashboard and clean up all the shit down there. Put my door card in. That's all extra wiring for the old owner. They fucking they did some weird wiring. Alright, yeah, so I got the other header on. I just gotta bolt it down. The camera's about to die, so I'm gonna go throw it on the charger and then I'm gonna keep working.
You can't get it on, fool.
Alright, we're gonna switch out my oil pressure sensor right now, do an oil change, and I'm also gonna add my oil sandwich plate so I could run my oil pressure gauge.
Is it a 12?
Got my trusty servant here.
Servant?
Draining the oil for me.
Let's see if I get my hands dirty now today. Ready?
Ooh, no drip.
Can't
That
do
oil,
drip.
That oil looks oily. That shit should be loose already. I loosened it. There's the oil pressure sensor. There's the one from the VHR.
Always clean that shit up before you throw it in.
Yeah, you want to prevent your oil leaks, because if you have a little oil leak, that can make a world of difference.
Just a little bit of oil. Just
okay. You see, look at me. She's just golden hour.
Oh, relax.
You're getting me excited, bro. You can use some like vice grips or something to tighten that shit up.
Just give me
Sheesh, like a muscle man. Oh yeah, they're fucking leaking oil everywhere. There you go. You gotta. He's using the crisper wrench to tighten it. It just looks weird because there's really not many threads there. Well, it doesn't look like there's threads compared to the other sensor.
I don't want to over tighten it either.
Yeah.
Let me just tighten it just a tad bit more. Mechanic. And we should bottom out. I'll leave it right there. Just so it's aligned.
Boom. Alright. So that's your sandwich plate. Your oil filter's right there.
A little bit up so it won't get stuck. And throw it on.
And then you just thread it like that.
Point the sensor out to the sway bar.
Yeah.
Just so it'll reach.
Just so it doesn't hit the alternator. Alright, so to tighten, there's the little thread thing that pretty much holds that place. It's a 26 millimeter. Just tighten it down.
Oh fuck.
There you go, now it's on there. So now we could plug in our oil pressure sensor. Sure, we could just pull it.
No, I don't think you have enough slack.
Oh, I gotta just go pull it out a little bit from the car so then it'll reach right here.
Like always, lube up the fucking filter. If not, you'll have issues fucking taking the shit out. Like last time.
Yeah.
I had to poke like 3 fucking holes to be able to take out the filter. And clean out the excess oil. With the rag just fucking
Get
tight.
that little corner right there. And then if your drain bolt doesn't look too bad, you could use the same one. If not, it's recommended to get a new one.
Since this guy's a perfectionist, he took out the oil from there.
Yeah.
Clean out the drain bolt.
I wonder if we could have used this sensor in here, like an OEM swap, you know what I mean?
I don't think it'll. It might be.
It might be the thread.
But
But the only thing is that the sensor will come on about dash.
always check the
Is it
seal.
not
Yeah. You're able to take it out. Just always make
I
sure.
was talking about the top part. Isn't it a magnetized?
Yeah, it should be. If not, then you should get a metal one to be able to pick up.
Yeah, if you have any metal shavings in your oil, it'll catch it instead of recirculating and shit.
So with that, clean it off. Clean the part where it's leaking oil, just a bit. And then
Now you get your impact and fucking just tighten it till it gets loose again.
get a wrench or a socket. Just to the point where you feel it tight.
There you go. Now you start it up with no oil to make sure it's running good, and then if it makes
don't listen to this dumbass. But when you do that,
if you hear any funny noises, just hit the gas until it goes away. Alright, yeah, there it is. The motor's officially in, headers are on. Everything's pretty much done. I just gotta put the front end on and wait till we get the wiring. And this shit will be good to go. So I'm gonna get the core support and throw it on right now. Yeah, I got too excited. When's the last time you seen this? I need to roll these damn fenders though. Look at that shit. Cause yeah, they're rubbing. It just looks crazy, dude. I haven't seen my car look like this in so fucking long. I got a couple more things to do though, like attach my hoses, button all the little stuff up, properly run my the fucking harness that goes right here. But she's almost done. I also need to cut holes out right here to fit with for my intakes. But she finally looks complete, dude. That's just fucking crazy. I miss this car so much. Alright, so I pretty much got those bolts that I got from the junkyard. I finished using them all. It was mainly just for my fenders, you know, headlights, of course, support, whatever. As far as, like I said, there's still a lot of little things. Not too many, but there's quite a bit of little things I need. I need to make a junkyard run to find a coupe that has the power steering pump and the lines that go to the cooler because I cannot find mine. I took the radiator out because I do need to run the HR slim fans because it does hit, the radiator hose hits the AC compressor, or it will hit, let's see, if I have it like this, it won't hit the compressor but it would hit the fans. So I need to run those slim fans to make it fit. Other than that, I mean, it's small things. I need to buy new LEDs or HIDs. And then I just have to do the inside. I really can't tell because it's dark, but I just need to throw my dash in. Alright, little update. I got the cooling line tightened down right here. I need to get another clamp right there. I got my back heater core lines connected to the heater core for, well, temporary last stuff to mess with the inside a little bit more, but it is connected. Get this out of the way. I'm gonna fill up the radiator right now, just make sure nothing on the bottom is leaking. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, my harness didn't get shipped out, so it should be here within the next couple of days, actually. I'm hella excited. This thing's almost ready to fire up, so let's go. Well, the day is here.
The thing is here?
The day is here.
Oh.
The G's gonna run.
Nah. Not today. Probably tomorrow.
Fuck you. It's gonna start tonight. I don't care.
It's not. Probably tomorrow.
Just because your fucking car doesn't work.
Hey, if my car doesn't
look
work,
at
your car doesn't work. Fool. Oh, you know what?
Up rev and arc, 3-inch intakes, 2 steps, and burnout mod.
Wait, what?
Yes, sir.
Let me see.
Yep. I'm tuned, bitch.
Like, cut parts.
Fuck you, bitch.
Well, I'm just telling the fucking truth.
Alright.
Watch it when you fucking turn on the car and blows up.
I wouldn't doubt it. It's a VQ.
Oh, 2-step?
Yeah.
Did you really do 2-step?
Hell yeah. Well, I didn't ask her if he put it on there for me.
Did he tell you how 2-step actually works?
Like how to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know how to do it. Cruise control. I have to hook it up.
We're going on a trip in my favorite piece of shit. Flying through the sun. We're gonna fly.
Fuck it. At least the G starts before we die. That's all that matters. Imagine?
I was gonna be like, you talking shit already? Do you need help, princess?
No, not yet.
2 minutes in. Bro, just fucking take over.
A day in the life of me. I have to deal with these retards.
Yeah,
and my vape doesn't work.
Hey, I'm a retard. You need a fly headphone?
Yeah, let me see it. You're fucking stupid. Anyways, where was I before I was rudely interrupted?
You gave up already. You start working on it.
Oh, that's right. I believe.
Don't finish it.
So O2 sensor. This is the crank sensor, so that has to go down. I broke it. That's it. Time to go home. But I gotta run this down first. These ones go to the O2 sensors and the transmission.
Fucking Renault's stupid.
It's a VQ, what do you expect?
Yeah, my harness isn't even this fucking complicated.
Oh, you know what you should have brought? Your fucking big ass spotlight. Dope.
I literally had just put it away too. But I was just like. I was trying to
do it again?
I'm not. I was like,
you're stupid.
huh?
Huh?
Movie.
Indeed.
We're gonna connect all the injectors.
Yeah, just so you can have a kind of. So this would go right here.
This is gonna have to go right here like this.
Alright, that one's right there.
Okay.
And then you got your cam sensor right here, I believe.
This one we're gonna have to relocate it because
That should go right there. I'm assuming these go up to the top. The throttle
these go to the
body.
fucking. Okay. This one go over here.
This is the O2 sensor. I don't know why it's over here. Alright, we ran into our first mistake. You wanna tell him?
Yeah, you put it on backwards.
No, you put it on
Now you put it
backwards.
on backwards.
He said, Dick, I know this is the right way. We just had it mixed up. Wait,
The way.
so all the injectors too, huh? Duh.
Dick, I'm already done. Catch up.
Take my time.
Do it again.
You got all over her car, you fucking idiot.
Bro.
Drink it now.
Fuck no.
Why not? She's gonna kick your ass.
Nah, I'm okay.
Time to go under and connect the crank sensor and stuff. We got pretty much almost everything up here done. Well, I think I officially ran into my first issue. The starter wire for a VHR starter looks like this, right? And it looks like the HR starter. It looks like that. So, yeah, that's the same plug. I'm just gonna jump it for now and say fuck it. And there's also this one right here, which is weird because the 202 sensors are already plugged in. So I'm not sure what this one goes to, but I gotta figure that out. If that's another sensor I'm missing or something, but I don't know. Just kind of interesting. So I gotta figure out what this is for, but for now, I'm probably gonna go ahead and jump these two, but as far as the bottom, everything else is connected. Got my fans, the aftermarket oil pressure sensor, and then the actual oil pressure sensor, it's up here. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw the manifold back on and I'll pick back up. Alright y'all, here it is. I think she's ready. I'm gonna start a live on Instagram right now too. Yeah, I believe everything's on. I'm pretty sure everything's on. Oh, hey, it's sparking, so we got power. I'm fucking nervous as fuck right now. I'm gonna go inside and connect my cluster real quick. I think I figured it out. My crank sensor was not plugged in all the way. Nope, still nothing. But that was something though. Yeah, there's no fuel pump yet. Okay, time to keep looking. Alright y'all, so we're still working on the G. I put my old under dash harness back in just for the time being because I need to get a BCM to match that harness that's on there, that one, just so everything will work normally. I'm trying to figure out the whole not starting issue with the fuel pump. I did try scanning the car. I'll go ahead and show you guys what happens. Yeah, so I have this cheap little scanner for now, but when I try scanning it, I don't know if you could tell or not, it just keeps loading and loading, and then it'll say like if the car was off, like to check your connection and whatnot. So it turns out when you are tuned on uprev, I believe, you actually have to swap a wire on your OBD2 port to be able to scan the car. So what we're gonna have to do is unpin this red wire that's right here on the top part, and we're gonna repin it. If you can see, we're gonna repin it under the black wire that's right next to it. So let me go ahead and figure out how to get this off and we'll continue. So Adam's been guiding me a lot in this whole process. He did send me this. This is how it's supposed to look. Oh, actually, I believe it goes under the other wire. So, yeah, we're gonna have to go ahead and unpin it and then repin it right in that spot so we'll be able to scan the car and see if it throws a check engine code, leading to why the fuel pump is not priming. Saul has a video posted on how he did it. So I got it done. I unclipped it and I pulled the wire out. So I just need to repin it now. Alright, y'all, so I got it successfully repinned. Let me go ahead and plug it in and see if it scans now. Alright, it's on. Let's see if it will read. Oh, there we go. It read P0462 fuel level sensor. Looks like that's the only code it's throwing. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if that has anything to do with the OBD not reading. I mean, the car not starting, sorry.